Hello, people. I've been investigating this subject for a long time, for the last 10 years of my life. And yeah. And I don't really want to tell who I'm actually am talking about on here, because like I said before, I don't want to piss a lot of people off on here on YouTube. I can give you a bit of a clue. Something had happened in 2009. Yeah, I've been practically investigating on this topic for the last 10 years of my life, and a lot of things has opened my mind on this topic and subject what I am talking about. And it happened in 2009 and everything else, and getting more evidence about this topic. It happened in 2009. I think I know a little bit too much about this. When I get my phone out, from, getting fixed and everything else, I tell you who I'm talking about in this video. I won't just yet, because I don't really have that much evidence to actually tell the person's name yet. I've been actually going so far to actually even looking up things about this individual, what he's been through, his life and everything else, and the people who he knows, and probably the dangerous people who he actually does know. And he has called out a lot of people back in the past before, and especially Hollywood too. More or less, I'm saying the person who I'm talking about is in protection custody. And he's been in protection custody for so long now, like since 2009 and everything else. I don't really want to say too much, because I know a little bit too much about this individual. Yeah, just like, looking up, people in protection custody and everything else. And even going so far to even actually practically going so far to actually see how far can protection custody can actually go. Like today, I practically talked to a police officer. Oh, sorry, not today. Yesterday. And I said something about protection custody, right? Can someone get put under protection custody, right? And plus, can they fake their death in the same time when you're placing that? And the police officer said to me, like, that's what I said to the police officer. Um, he kind of agreed to me. He kind of agreed. Well, it is possible, but it's not in my area of expertise. Like, because I'm not part of that, you know, part of that. That's, protection custody's like, area of the, you know, that's protection custody's era of, you know. And I've been investigating on this for a long time, you know, and a lot of things has opened my eyes a lot about all this stuff. And I told a police officer, like out the street when he was coming out of the police station, is it possible, can someone be put in protection custody and plus, you know, and under that protection custody, can they fake their death under that? It is a possibility, because it depends on the protection custody and how much the person knows about certain people and everything else, and not just that too, the person I'm talking about. Called out a lot of, you know, big names out there in the world. Yeah. And it seems like this individual who I'm actually am talking about, I can't really say right now, is probably alive out in the world today. And he's a known figure to the world. He's a well-known figure to the world, but I don't really want to say on here just yet, because I don't really got that much evidence on me just yet. Been investigating this too for a while now, even getting an opinion from a police officer, or not an opinion, a curious question from a police officer. It is a possibility that could be the case, because, you know, what he said, like, you know, it could be a possibility, like, things like that can happen where people have to be put under, like, really super protection custody if they know certain people they're in fear of. They can change their names and everything else, and not just that too, they can go so far they even practically fake their own death. Yeah. It seems like I kind of like cracked the surface on this. On this topic. And yeah, like, I believe he's out there in the world today, living and kicking and breathing and everything else. And he was mentioned ages ago on the news. Can't really say on here. You know, can't really say. Yeah, like, he was mentioned on the news not so long ago. Yeah. And it seems quite, you know, suspicious in a way. His name was actually mentioned on the news on a certain case, and I can't really say on here. I don't know, maybe he's been working under the shadows, exposing certain people. Who knows? Yeah. Can't really say anymore. Yeah, I can't really say anymore. See ya. Bye.